I've been doing some work on my Talk Abroad final presentation, this second one for this semester. Basically, this kind of presentation, generally for PowerPoint presentations, at least for the kind I give, for school purposes, generally you want to keep the bullet points short, since they're supposed to be used to sort of give you a sort of frame, basically the topics to talk about. I'm only going to have 10 minutes for the presentation, so I generally want to give a general idea of each of the conversations, and then for the conclusion, I assume that plurals never have accents, even if the singular form of the word does have an accent, but I could be wrong on that. And this is meant to be why I liked these conversations. That's the general gist I got from listening to snippets of the audio from my 4 Talk Abroad conversations for this semester. I got this soup when I got a little late lunch. A roasted vegetable and potato soup. It's pretty good. But it's got a pretty earthy taste to it. This is from when I went to the second floor of Daly Hall for my resume review. That was from 1:30 p.m. to roughly, I would say, 2:08 p.m., in which my, I guess, a helper wrote down these notes to give me things to put down for my experience as a senator for the Brockport student government, as well as for my volunteering experience. In the context of the resume, I'm making for this internship at at the Monroe County Democratic Committee. Throughout the day, I've been having some of this basket of cheese balls that started today mostly full. After getting some Then around 10:30 p.m., I made a trip to the Harrison building to go to the Nest and pick up 4 energy drinks. And on my way out, I picked up this free box in that small little hallway between the stairs that lead up into the Harrison Dining Hall. And the area that houses the Nest and tracks. And then I made a brief stop at the desk for the front lobby of Eagle Hall to pick up some of the leftover snacks they have as we head into the end of the semester. Since it's the last week of classes, but class was asynchronous instead of synchronous today because the professor had to go to a doctor's appointment and it got rescheduled. This is where I am currently in regards to the episodic event. These are the storyline chapters. And the new Fairy Style Workshop completed not too long ago. I'm now going to upgrade it into a top level Fairy Workshop, collecting up supplies and goods. I think I fully got up at around 9:30, though I've mostly been here all day. Today's a daily exclusive. I'm using a building, so generally don't go for it. Nothing too particularly valuable up for grabs today. Oh. In answering questions given to me regarding my volunteering experience and my time as a senator of the Brockport Student Government, I tried to be as accurate as possible to the best of my memory. I kept the soup and yogurt in my mini fridge from roughly 7:45-ish p.m. to now. So, for several hours, which should be okay for such a brief trip in the mini fridge. I did some bits of snacking throughout the day as part of a sort of effort to clean up the room and prepare it for the move out process. This is one of the 4 energy drinks that I got from the Nest. I did some work on the 99 Dan Hamming today. In which I did some messing about on the Kitteroo voice off of the VoiceForge app, emulated on my laptop using BlueStacks, which at the moment is a bit intensive on operations. But hopefully I'll be able to figure out a sort of solution to that in the near future. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be that much news from the ongoing flare-up between the State of Israel and the Palestinian groups of Hamas and I believe it's Islamic Jihad group, amid a backdrop of communal violence between Jews and Arabs within Israel. In regards to protests regarding the, I believe it's Al-Aqsa Mosque and Israeli plans to forcibly evict Palestinian families from land that Israeli settlers have been claiming for decades. During the protest, dozens of Israeli police were injured and hundreds of Palestinians were injured. I'm just hoping that things calm down soon, but the only real way to solve it is to address the root of the problem, which is Israel's mistreatment towards Palestinians. At this time, I'm probably not going to do any more work in the 9-to-5 Dan Hamming until I figure this presentation out. I have plans to write out a partial script, not a complete script, and try and memorize it. At least that's the plan I have in mind. Now, oddly enough, my dad didn't call me all day today, so I called him at 9:30 p.m. and I accidentally got something in one of my eyes. I believe it's the left one, while I was lying down on this mattress. And it's out now, but I got it out through a combination of rapid blinking to generate eye saliva, or maybe it's eye lubricant, as well as some movements of the eye. And just touching the eye when it was closed with this finger, being careful to try not to rub it. Dad's been working on cleaning up his apartment today. His apartment unit, to be exact. Something told me there was some point in which I sort of maybe got up again at 10:30 a.m. and I think that was when I heard about today's national security class being asynchronous instead of synchronous. And also, I believe in the early morning hours. I was able to at last upload my reaction regarding the Third Talk Abroad conversation to Google Drive by keeping my phone on the entire time as I went on the Google Drive page, upload page on my phone. Excuse me, and then I kept the phone on continuously as I moderately watched the progress bar, as I watched the progress bar for the upload fill up. Tapping on my phone like this whenever the screen went dark, whenever the screen tinted, to make sure the phone didn't completely shut off, since that would have resulted in a stall and an eventual stop. Then when the Google Drive upload finished, I went on my laptop, went to my Google Drive, and downloaded the video, 3.5 minutes, onto my laptop, and then I uploaded the downloaded video onto the second VoiceThread video. Posting it at the end of the VoiceThread. Also, it seems that the updates on the redux of the exponential growth story has stopped for now, but I can wait. I've got things to do in the meantime.